Hello everybody, it's me, Dwight Agnor, the founder of Restoration 16. Now, I have thought through exactly how to share with you how to start your business because I've done this for a long time. And I'm going to break this down to 3 different parts, and it's all about how to build your business by helping other people. Now, that might sound quaint, it might sound corny, it might sound phony, but it's absolutely the truth. If you really want to succeed with this business, stop thinking about earning money and start thinking about helping others. When you start to help others the way we can help others, the money will follow and it will just come crashing in on you. So let me get started. The very first thing you need to do is the 16-day restoration. I have many people who have become affiliates and think they know everything, and they never really do the 16-day restoration, or if they do it, they don't do it exactly the way we show them how to do it in the brochure or on the video that we made about how to do the 16-day restoration. It all starts with you. Don't talk to anybody about the business, and don't talk to anybody about this product until you have experienced it for yourself. Do the 16-day restoration. That is what's going to make your business successful. Watch all the videos on the website. You're here on the website now, probably, restoration16.com. Watch them all. Everything there is for you. And the more you know, the better you're going to do, right? Knowledge is power. And this is a very simple business. Most people, when they start a new business, have to spend months or years to learn how to do the business, but not here. It's only a few hours. So watch the videos. They're only a few minutes each. And if there's something you don't really understand, watch it again. Keep watching it until you get it. Because once you understand everything, it's very, very simple. The first thing you're going to do after you've completed the 16-day restoration and after you've watched all the videos is you're going to share your story. Now, you know, restore is not a medicine, it's not a cure, it's just food. But it is the most powerful nutrition on earth. It's the superfood of all superfoods. And so the reaction from people and the results that people have is pretty dramatic many times. So you will probably have a great response to restore when you finish the 16-day restoration. Honestly, for me personally, every person that I have shared restore with that has done the 16-day restoration properly, every single one of them had a story to share. And that story is the basis of your business. So do the 16-day restoration, watch the videos, then you can start to share your story from your heart. Honesty, it really works, right? And what's your story? Well, it depends. I've heard many people say they had this medical issue or that health problem, and what happened? What happened to you? Just share your story. And the more you share, restore, the more stories you're going to hear from the people you shared with. And so your stories will magnify, and everybody loves a good story, especially when it's really sound and really honest and really passionate and comes from the heart and it's really true, right? Okay, first thing people are going to ask is about the chia. And, you know, I have many affiliates come to me. Oh, people are saying, you know, they've been eating chia for years. They know all about chia. Okay, here's the answer. I have the same thing happen to me. Listen, they don't know about chia. They think they know about chia. They've read some things about chia, maybe. They've seen some things on news reports or whatever. I can tell you, I've been doing this for almost 10 years. There's a small handful of people who are really expert in chia. It's just not something that's very well known. So it's kind of like the blind leading the blind. Somebody publishes something and then everybody copies it type thing. So let me explain to you. And by the way, you shouldn't even have to get to this point very much, because after you share your story, people will want to try it, right? So you just need to know the basics about the chia. And here is the major difference. All chia is not the same. There's 150 different strains of chia seed. It's grown everywhere. Many of those chia seeds have very little or no nutrition. So the idea that all chia is the same is ludicrous. I'll give you an idea. I went to the store today and I had an idea to share this. These are black seedless grapes. We've all eaten these, right? Our whole lives. Well, there they are. And then, we came in a big bunch and there were 14 ringgits. These are also black grapes. But you know what? They're not the same. Look at this. Do you see the difference? Oops. You got a big one and a little one. See that? These are the ones from the store. See, these are the regular. This is what we're used to eating. And then I'm going to tell you, these taste amazing. The nutrients and the nutrition of these grapes are amazing. But these cost 50 ringgits. These cost 14 ringgits. Do you see the difference? You would surely taste the difference, and the nutrition in these grapes is off the hook. Now, this grape is grown in Korea, and so it's in perfect growing conditions. That means perfect soil, perfect altitude, perfect rainfall, perfect temperature, perfect everything. These, I don't even know where they came from because it doesn't even say where they came from on the package because they're grown everywhere, right? So, same thing with the chia, same principle, right? There's 150 different strains. Now, the people that are formulating this for us in America are the only people in the world who have done 30 years of serious research. They have analyzed every one of those 150 seeds. No one else has. They have found the 3 seeds in 3 different countries in South America that are at the perfect altitude of over 3,000 feet above sea level, that are within 1 or 2 degrees of the equator, the perfect soil, the perfect rainfall, the perfect temperature to grow the perfect chia, right? But no one chia seed has all of this nutrition. So it's a formula. And so our blend is secret. It's a proprietary blend, and it's very secret, and it's very unique. Nobody else has it. So when other people go and buy chia seeds, they're getting whole seeds, right? Now, they might think it's the same, but it's not. Listen, if you've been doing this very long, you're hearing amazing results from people who do our 16-day restoration with our Restore, right? So if the other chia seeds in the stores were the same as ours, don't you think everybody would know it? I mean, they've been selling this in stores for years. Don't you think everybody would be talking about it by now? But they're not. But yet everybody who does the 16-day restoration has wonderful things to say about it. Think about that, okay? There's also one other big important thing here, which is we have a proprietary, means secret, micro slicing. So when you get chia seeds from most chia seeds in most stores, it's whole seeds, right? Well, the oil's inside the nucleus of that seed. That's where the power is. It's not the seed. And so micro slicing this tiny little seed, think sesame seed. That's how tiny, right? Imagine micro slicing. I had somebody say to me, oh, so I could just slice the seeds myself. Are you kidding me? You're talking about something tiny. They call it micro slicing for a reason. And our people own this technology. Nobody else can do this. So it's nothing the same. Now, if you're just trying to sell chia seed, you got a problem, because people will argue with you. But if you tell your story and you just know the basics of what you're talking about, they will want to try the 16-day restoration. And when they do the 16-day restoration, they will have such amazing results, they won't have any more questions. That's the whole key, your story, okay? Now, the first thing is you've got to know what their health issue is. What is their health issue? You need to talk about that. And maybe they have the same health issue you have. Let's suppose you have knee pain, and let's suppose you did the 16-day restoration and your knee pain is much better. Well, now they have knee pain. Well, that works, right? But suppose they have arthritis pain. You don't have arthritis pain, but someone else you shared with had arthritis pain, and they have their own story. Now you can share that story. Nobody wants to suffer, nobody. And in the next chapter here, in the next segment here, in part 2, I'm going to explain to you why this works so well. It's very important that you understand that, because people will ask you. And as they start to get results from the 16-day restoration, they will ask you, why is this happening? So I'm going to explain that in part 2. I'm going to explain how to share and how to follow up. and how to answer their questions, okay? So I'll see you in part 2.